Hi there and welcome to the JPT sub. Well, I'm at it again. More light kits. This time the 9-car Class 800 Great Western set is going to get lights. And we have it here, the set, light kits. Obviously we got light kits. Now this is a really cool set here. I'm going to take it out. I love how Kato did these with the, it's two different bookcases. Obviously not enough room there to put it all out, but we'll see. I don't have a lot of support here, so I gotta be careful. Anyway, there we have it. We'll work on one box at a time, and obviously we'll start here with set A. You guys have seen these bookcases before. What do I have in here? Yes, that was the ad for the 800s and the Azumas. Instruction manual. But we're out. And we have our train. Alright, so I'm going to move some of this stuff off the workbench and take these cars out, these first 5 cars out. We'll do those and then we'll move on to the other box. Alright. Okay, we got our workbench cleaned off here. We got room to work on one unit at a time. We'll start with this head-end car here. These units already have DCC decoder in them, so I don't have to worry about that. We saw that actually several months ago. And let's see, I don't know if I'm going to pop the nose cones off of these like I did on the last set when I did it, or if I can maybe do it without popping nose cones. And hey, look at that, it came off without a problem. I'm really tempted to add a driver and in this thing. I really am. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so we're just going to start like we always do with our nose cone, bend it out just a little bit. Then should fit right here. There we go. Should be good and tight. Out a little bit. That side went in. Look. That's a funny thing with me in these is one side always seems like it goes in easier than the others. Let's see how well that just slid down in there. I've been kind of having to tweak these clips a little bit here. I don't think I've bent these quite as tight as I should have, but we're going to give it a try. Well, I'm having fun here. There we go, that got it. And then something else that I'm going to do here that I haven't done in the past is I cut these little pieces of .050 styrene, and I'm just kind of fitting it in this gap here. It just really holds the whiteboard out. Oh, that was good. You guys got to love that. I mean, anyway. Turn it the right way here. It should just plop back down in here. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. Well, I'll say that and then it pops out anyway. There we go. You know what? Before I put this together, I'm going to leave this car sitting to the side. And I'm going to do the other two cars since I have these two light kits out. I'm going to add a driver to that. So we'll maybe see that. So we got our next car here. Pop it open. I have to admit these things, other than my comedy of errors that you guys are seeing, these things are really easy to open up and work on. There we go, that's one. I think I might have bent that one a little bit too much. There we go, we'll see. There we go, so we got that one. Ooh, I'm having fun here. All right. There we go. That sounded like it clipped in place. See if I can fit one of these little styrene pieces in here. There we go. Might be a little tall. We'll find out when we put it together. But anyway, kind of one of the things that I've decided to put this piece in here is a little bit of vibration there, I think, is what was causing some light flicker on a couple of the previous ones I've done. And when I went back in, and I did go back and add this on a couple of them, and didn't ever film that, but it made a huge difference in how the cars behaved. So there we go. There's car 2. All right, and then we got car 3 here. So we work our way through the set here. That one felt like the light board was a little bit loose, but it's not apparently. All right. 2 more of these little things here. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of seeing me do light kits, but it's what's going on the JPT sub, so it's what we're seeing. You know, I'd love some suggestions on things you guys would like to see in addition to this. I'm almost out of cars to put light kits in anyway. I've got 2 more sets, but only one more set of lights that I can install right now. So you guys are about to be done with light kits for a bit, I hope. And even if I got the ones for the other one, it would be one more train. So nothing outstanding. So I mean, I'm enjoying. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying putting these light kits in, and the trains look great with them. But I'm sure you guys are getting tired of just seeing a lot of light kit videos. There we go. That one just popped right in. See if we can grab one of our little styrene clips to go in here. Go that right down in there, just like it should. Put this top back on this car. There you go. That's all. That's the first 3 cars. So that was, and just so you guys know, the reason it was 3 was a couple of weeks back I did the 4-car Japan Railways Class 531, and I had 1 left over from a previous set there, and only used 3 from the next set. So that was this first 3 cars, and then I've got the other box has a full 6 to do the rest of this train. But this is the perfect point before I open the other box. I'm going to grab some figures and see if I've got a figure that'll work for the driver for that for that end car. And while I'm at it, I'll probably dig out a driver to put in the other end when I get to it. So just show you guys putting that in. I mean, it's just a matter of cutting the feet off of it actually, and glue it, putting a little dab of glue and setting it in place. But anyway, be cool to see. Okay, so I got my glue and glaze, got my car here that we're going to put the here, and I bought this pack of N-Scale people on Amazon a while back. They're almost a little small, but they're not. So I mean, they work. But oddly enough, I needed some seated people for the auto repair shop, you know, to wait in the lobby. So I was going to use the seated people out of this package. I went back and checked, and I'm still a little confused, but all the figures in this pack are seated. So it didn't look like it's that way, but you know what? Worked out, because that's what I really needed was seated figures. But I'm going to have enough left that probably could populate a whole train, but might as well use a couple of these for drivers. Anyway, I did on the 531, so we're going to do it here on the 800 as well. Me and these figures are not seeing eye to eye here, so anyway, I've already got one ready, and it's got a little dot of glue and glaze on the bottom of it. It should fit in there just fine. Then we'll do the one from the other side. There we go. We got our 2 drivers in the train there. I don't know how well that really shows on the camera, but there you go. So we're going to we'll set this car aside again, and we're going to let those dry before we put the top back on it. But anyway, just good old glue and glaze. It's Steven at Elvenholm actually was the kind of introduced me to this product. It's not a common product here in the States. I did find a couple of hobby shops that have it, so I was able to get it locally and save a lot on shipping. So, you know, that helped a lot. But this stuff is great. I've really been impressed with it. It's not like anything else. It's not like any of the other glues that I've used. So I'm really, really happy with it. So thank you, Steven. All right. So now we'll move on to the next set of cars, which is going to be, let's see what. Yeah, we got 2 more for the 5-car set, and one, then we'll move to the other set. So, okay, here we go. After I glued the drivers in place here on this coach, set it aside and called it a night. It's now 2 days later, and I'm just now getting back to it, but this one's ready to have the being put back together, hopefully. And get it to go back together. There it goes. All right, so that car is done. Set that aside. We'll get our next car out here. Well, all right. Anyway, sorry for the pause there. So, finished up that other box. So it's time to pop open a new box here. We're going to use this entire box to finish out this train. So pop it open here. What all we need, again, like I said, these already have the light boards in them, so really all I need is this, get it out here without causing too much havoc, is this package right here with the those two pieces. I don't need these, don't need the light bars. So I do have another upcoming project, spoiler alert, where I will have to use the light bars. All the light bars. So anyway, not from this pack, but from the next pack of lights. All right, so there we go. Done with that. We got our lights here. I'm going to go ahead and open them up and get them out. There we go. Fold the tape over so it just doesn't cause any issues. You know what? I'll do that this way. Cut open our package here. All right, there we go. That was quick and painless, I guess. I don't know. You know, probably for you watching, it was pretty painful. Anyway. All right. Anyway, I hope you guys appreciate the humor. Anyway, you know, I try. And I just picked up the extra tweezers. I got them right here in front of me. Some days I have to wonder how I get by. That's as funny as it sounds. Try that side first. Why do I always have better luck doing that side first? I don't know. All right, you guys saw that, right? I tried that on this side and it just didn't want to go in. Try the other side, it goes right in. Then I go back to this side, it goes right in. That's kind of the same rule of thumb as using a USB drive. You never plug. You turn it the right way, it won't plug in. You turn it over, it doesn't plug in. You turn it back over, it plugs in just fine. I don't know. It's some kind of law of nature or something, I guess there. Got these in. Make sure that's pushed in good there. And it is, and I'm going to go ahead and do my little, even though that felt tight, I'm going to put this in. It's kind of my new go-to thing now on all of these. So the only thing this does though is not that we're going to be doing it, but if you were trying to look from the end of the car through the car, you would not be able to see through the car. Everything feels right there. Oh, yeah, I noticed there's always an arrow in here, but I don't always see an arrow here, so I'm not sure how I know if I'm turning it the right way or not. The fact that it clips back together seems to be a good sign there. So that's another car done. Next up, if I can get it out of the case here. Glad you guys aren't seeing this, because it's probably pretty comical. This is our motor car here, our power car. Whichever way you want to refer to it. So again, we'll pop the top off. Just turn it that way, it'll help me remember. Again, this is one of those where, you know, just unclip it here, pop that off, and the EM13 decoder for the motor is in here. And I probably don't need these scissors in my way right now. All right, we got our little, got our light bar. This time it went, didn't feel like it went in right. So don't think that went in how it's supposed to go, but we're going to try and see. Okay, we got one in. This one doesn't. There it goes. I guess I was just hitting something there. Bend them out a little bit. Next light. One in there, clip that, push it over a little bit. Get our clip here, or put our little spacer piece in. There we go. All right, and that's the motor car done. All right, and that actually finishes out case one, which was the first 5 cars. So they're all done. So now I got to stop, get the other bookcase out, get the other 5 cars or other 4 cars out, and then we'll do those. Got the second box open, pulled out the head-end car here first. Couple of reasons. One is we're going to pop it open here. Well, a couple of reasons. Yeah, you'll see the couple of reasons here in just a sec. Maybe. No promises. We'll see how I do here. There we go. Knocked my light board loose, but anyway, there's my head-end car there. Let's see which way does this go back in. It's got the little rays in it, so that should be right. Or is it this way? Pretty sure it's this way. You know what? We'll know for sure when we put that part in. But the other reason I'm doing this one first is because I'm going to go ahead and put drivers in this end of the car too. But let's do the lights first. We'll see how I do with the lights on this one. There we go. That one went in nice and sweet there. There we go, went in nice and smooth. Grab our next light kit here. And yeah, I got the light board turned the right way. Let's see if we can clip this in a little better. There we go, and then we're going to put our little piece of plastic card in here. By the way, this is like about the thinnest styrene I could find. It's 0.05 maybe, something like that, and just cut roughly to shape. So All right, so there we go. So I guess the next thing is I'm going to try and insert the drivers in here. So let's take a look at doing that here real quick. Okay, so actually I forgot I had my drivers here after I paused that. Didn't really have to. Get some glue and glaze. Just keep it from rolling away on me here. Hopefully this will go smoother than the when I did it on the other end there. Just barely a dot on here, and that way, if I ever pull them out, it'll be easy to clean up too, because there's hardly any glue on these things. All right, so there's driver one. You know, and honestly, I don't know if these trains have one-man crews or two-man crews in the cab, but I'm going with two. So if it's really one, we'll call it a trainee and a driver and a trainee then. I don't know how you want to. You guys can tell me in the comments if that's plausible or not. I don't know. Worst case scenario, we're going with rule one. There we go. Oh man, that went a lot smoother than the other one for sure. But there we go. We've got drivers in there, and kind of went ahead and did this one first, and kind of going in reverse order in this box so that can sit and dry while I do the rest of the cars. It still won't be ready by the time I finish the other three cars, but it'll be close, and then when we get ready to put them on the track, I should be good to go here. All right, so here's our next car. And I am just kind of blowing through these at this point because it's just easy. These 800s are, you know, Kato did, again, I can't say it enough, they did a great job of making this simple to do. It's my third 800 set. I haven't really had any issues with any of them, and I may still, depending on how well I like the drivers on these after I have them in there for a while, and like I said, I know they probably won't show, but just depends on how it bothers me after that, if I go back and add it to the other ones or not. So there we go, got that in. It's amazing how fast you go through a pack of lights. There we go. All right, that one's ready. All right, we'll set it aside. Get our next car here. We got our next one. Right in. See how I do with this one. And that one went right in. Woo, look at that. You know, I'm thinking I may have to go back to that other one because I didn't put the one I did right before this one, because I didn't put the little card in there to hold it. So, I mean, it probably would be fine without it, but Yeah, I need to put it in. I just feel the need to do it, so we'll, all right, we got that one done. Let's reopen this one up here. Put the card in. All right, there we go. That was simple and quick. And the last car here, if I can get it out of the box, is right here. Ooh, that went good. I just picked that up and slid it in there without bending it forward. They do seem like they fit a little tighter in this this particular set without having to bend them forward as much. So that's a I'm going to call that a win. That one maybe too much, but see what we get here. There you go. There's a good, you can see how that's kind of sticking out to the side. We want to make sure, pop it in like that so we get a good contact there. And let's see, I did have one extra of these cards, by the way. One of them was my template card, and I don't know which one. I got them mixed up, so just use them up. Anyway. All right, so you know what? There we go. We got all the cars done. We're just going to wait for this one for the glue to dry. So we'll, again, it'll be an overnight thing. We'll revisit this tomorrow and put it back on, and we'll find out if everything works or not. And we're back the next day with everything put away and ready to put the top on the car here. We can hopefully see the drivers in there. Let's hope this thing fits back like it's supposed to. There we go. So that was one thing I didn't film it, but when I was putting the other car, just kind of setting it off to the side, cleaning everything up here, I noticed that this piece was not in right, so it's kind of why I was holding the nose there, putting this one on so it would stay in place. So there we go, last car. So we're going to head over to the layout and put them on there and make sure they all light up. Fingers crossed. Here we are at the track with the moment of truth. Here comes our first car. We have lights. Let's just hope this trend continues here. Our second car. We have two with lights. These things are such a pain to couple. Anyway, I'll worry about that in a minute. Off they go. Next car. Got a lot of initial flicker there. We're going to see how it looks when they run, but next car. All right, I'm going to turn the railer around and put the other end of the train on so that the power card's right in the center here. All right, got the railer switched around here. We're going to go from this direction this time. That looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. And that brings us to the power car. Look at that, I got lights on everything. All right, so let's all right, I'm going to take a minute and couple the train all up and real quick here. Okay, after a little bit of fiddling, I realized on my power car here I had canted one of the trucks, so it wasn't sitting right on the track, so I had nothing to do with the light install. It just had to do with me hitting something I shouldn't have when I was working on it. But anyway, it's in. We're going to pull away here and looks like we've got all our cars going, and we're going to bring it all the way around and do another run by. And here we go from front to back. One thing I forgot about was this set is that this was the set that the FL12Ns quit working in, and I probably need to mess with that next, but to get the headlight and tail lights working again. Either that or remove them and just run it in the direction where they're on the right way. All right, as she passes our Azuma here, we'll just we're gonna do a few run-by shots here and see what we get, and maybe a few with the lights off, and go from there. So anyway, here we go. Well, as you can see from the running session here that I did sort of get the head and tail end light decoders fixed. Actually, the head end one car here that we're looking at actually doesn't even have the decoder in it, so right now I'm stuck running this one direction. Anyway, so only one of the two decoders was bad, so that's good and bad because they sell them in pairs. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, I've really enjoyed putting the light kit in this Class 800. You can see the LNER running behind it has one car that's flickering a little bit that I'm going to have to go back and adjust. When we did this one, if you guys remember, I was putting the little plastic card piece in behind the light clip to hold it tighter. I didn't do that on the LNER train, and I'm probably going to just go back and add them to all of those. It'll only take a couple of minutes to do once I cut them out. But anyway, this train came out really well, and as you can see, all the cars are lit here and look good. But really happy with the results, and I appreciate you guys watching and hanging in there with me. And I hope you'll take a minute to click the like button, and if you have any tips, comments, hints, suggestions, thoughts about what I did, ways I could have done it better, would love to hear them. Love to hear from you guys. I really enjoy the comments. And with that said, we'll depart now, and we'll see you next time right here on the JPT Sub.